Are you wanting to move to Berthoud, Colorado, but you don't want to live in an old home? You want to live in a newer house. You want that new house smell. Maybe not brand new, but you want newer. You don't want to have to deal with all the issues that come along with an old house. If that's you, I'm going to give us 3 different neighborhoods today that you might want to consider before you move to Berthoud. Hi, my name is Jamie Eklund, and I'm a realtor here in the beautiful state of Colorado. On this channel, we talk about the cities here in Colorado. We talk about the neighborhoods in those cities. I'm trying to help people as they consider moving here to Colorado. I'm trying to help educate them about the different cities and about the different neighborhoods that could be available to them. If that's you, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, hit that like button if you like this video, and hit the bell notification to be notified next time I post a video. I get calls from people all the time that are asking me what life is like here in Colorado. They need help as they process such a big decision. If that's you, then give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to connect with you, and I'd love to help you process making the decision to move to Colorado. Now, like most cities in Colorado, we have a combination of new neighborhoods and old neighborhoods, and Berthoud is no exception. So today we are going to be looking at some of the newer neighborhoods in Berthoud. Now, these new neighborhoods, they've been around for a few years, and so they're still established. So they're not brand new, new construction, but they are fairly new. They were all built 2000 to date. So if you like the newer houses, you don't want to have to deal with, asbestos and lead-based paint and lead pipes and knob and tube wiring and foundation issues, hopefully not, and all the issues that can come along with some of the older houses, then you may want to keep watching this video because we're going to talk about some of these newer places that you can get into a house that's been built for the last few years that hopefully you won't have to deal with those issues. Now, the first neighborhood on my list is the Hammond Neighborhood. Now, the Hammond Neighborhood, they're still doing some building there. So if you do really want like a brand new house, you can get that in Hammond. But most of that neighborhood has really been built out already. You're looking at about 400 homes. And so it's a pretty good size neighborhood. Not huge, but decent. Now, the price point that you're going to be getting in is probably around the $600,000 to $700,000 price point here. And so they're not cheap houses over in Hammond, but it's a really nice community that's going to be fairly close to the city center of Berthoud. Not like walk close, but close enough, for a quick drive. Not that big of a deal for most people. Now, maybe you want a neighborhood that's just a little bit more mature than the Hammond neighborhood. If that's what you're looking for, maybe the Heron Point might be a good place for you. Now, this neighborhood, you're looking at $500,000 to $600,000 to get into the neighborhood, probably about 500 homes. So it's fairly comparable to Hammond neighborhood, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty much done with any of the building over in this neighborhood. So it's a little bit more mature. Most of the houses were built from 2010 to present. So they are more established, but they're not old by any stretch of the arm. So if that's what you're looking for, the Heron Point might be a good neighborhood for you to consider. Now, maybe you're looking for something that is even closer to the downtown area, but it's also kind of a nice little community in and of itself. And if that's what you're looking for, the Heritage Ridge neighborhood might be a really great place for you. Prices there go from $500,000 to $700,000, so it's not cheap, but it's not horrible either. It's pretty well built out, but they've got a cool little clubhouse and pool area there. And so it does feel more like a little bit of a community than just another subdivision close to the community, if that makes any sense. There's lots of building going on in Berthoud, or really around Berthoud right now. Because of its location, there's a lot of people that are flocking there, trying to get away from the big city, but still wanting to be close to everything. And so Berthoud's a good option for a lot of people. And because of that, because of some of the land options that they have, there has just been a lot of building. And so if you're thinking about moving to Berthoud, but you don't want an old house, you want a newer house, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about some of the other options that I didn't mention on this video that might be a good possibility for you. I'm also going to be putting a relocation guide down in the description. Now this guide is just jam-packed with lots of information about moving to Colorado. So if that's you, you're thinking of moving to Colorado, download that guide, 100% free, and it'll help you as you process making such a big decision.